Hello, everyone. Can you hear us? Hello. This is the third session, the third drop-in session. I am Alondra, and I can see that we have two people right now. So, well, this session is I'm going to answer any questions that you have. So please don't be shy. You can type down your questions in the chat, or you can just unmute yourself and ask your questions. If you could type down in the chat your name, your country, and the name of your school, that would be really good. So everybody else that joins us a little later, they can see who else is here. You can see Barsha is here. Hello, Barsha, and also Hilton. Hi, Hilton. Please introduce yourself in the chat, and we're expecting a few more people to be joining us. But I think if you have any questions, we can start right away. Hi, Varsha, where are you from? Do you want to talk? You can unmute yourself, and then we can listen to you. Oh, I can see you're from Nepal. It's really nice to have you here today. Do you have any questions about the School Enterprise Challenge?
Good afternoon, good evening, ma'am. It's me, Barsa from LRI School, Kalanki, Kathmandu, Nepal. Last year, we had started with our project and we could not complete it due to some reason. We had completed lesson step 1 and 2, whereas step 3 is left out. So this year we can just continue with that, right, ma'am?
Yes, of course. You can continue with that. We understand that like in the schools there are different circumstances or situations, and it is totally okay for you to continue with the same team and the same project that you started last year. We would really encourage you to submit your step 3, the annual report, as soon as you can. And then you can also participate, like if you finish your step 3 during the next month, then you can start all over again with step 1 and do any changes that you think your school business needs. So you like do anything that you think would improve your school business, and then you can submit again your step 1 and your step 2, and those will be participating again now for 2023 prizes. But your step 3, if you submit it this year, it will also be participating for 2023 prizes. And the great thing is that you have already submitted a business idea, so you can participate in our mini competition, which is create a comic. I don't know if you have heard about it.
Yeah, ma'am, I had read that and we are planning to do it.
Great. So the deadline for the mini competition is the 24th of May. So make sure that you can work with your students so you can create your comic as soon as possible, and then you can upload it to Padlet, which is the platform that we use to showcase the videos or the any materials that the schools do for the mini competition.
Thank you, ma'am.
Do you have any other questions?
No.
Can you tell me a little bit about like your school business? What is it that you're doing in your school?
We had submitted the plan last year. It was regarding a fear, which fear and then a drama. We are
Mm.
planning to do drama. We are planning for drama, so we are going to show the drama, and then we are going to collect the revenue out of it, and then we are going to donate the money for the social welfare.
Yeah, that's great. So when you decided what to do with the money, was it like the voting between the students, or how did you decide to donate the money?
Sorry, ma'am, I didn't get.
How did you decide who to donate the money to? Did
Yeah.
you decide? Yeah.
Yes, our team, our business team, students team, they have decided that we will be donating money for the social cause.
That's really good. It's a really good um, objective that you have, and I hope that it is going to encourage you to sell more jams so you can donate more money. You can see that we have another participant that just joined, Ambreen. So I hope I'm saying that your name right. But if you want to, please introduce yourself in the chat, your country and the name of your school. And if you have any questions, you can unmute yourself and ask it, or you can type down your questions in the chat. Are there any more questions? If there are not any questions right now, I am going to show you the achievement of criteria for the business plan. And as you know, this year, what we do is to determine which award level you're going to be getting, either you're going to get bronze, silver, or gold. We decide, well, our judges decide which level you're getting at the end of the year when you have completed the 3 steps, depending on the quality of your answers. So I think it's really important to go through this document that I'm going to present to you. It is available in the platform. It's also in our website, but it is always a good opportunity to remember what it says. So we have an achievement criteria for business plan, and then we have another one for annual report. And it, like in the document says, that for you to get an award level certificate, your team must complete all the 3 steps of the program. Like step number 1 is coming up with a business idea. Step number 2, writing a business plan. And step number 3, launching and running the school business and submitting an annual report. So all the marking is done by judges outside of Teaching to Fish. And they review your business plans and your annual report documents, depending on what it says in this document. So it is important that you go back to it and before you submit your documents. And you can see when you're submitting your documents on the platform, you can see what is the achievement criteria for each of the questions that you are answering. So this one is for a business plan, like I said. And here we have like the questions that you have to answer in business plan, which starts in lesson 5. And then we tell you what it is to have a bronze answer, what it is to have a silver answer, and what it is to have a gold answer. Because as you might remember, we have different prices for each of the levels, and then you will get your certificate depending on what the majority of your answers are, if they are bronze, silver, or gold. So please remember to always check what is the achievement of criteria, because that's how we are going to be marking your document.
We really talk.
Yes.
Yeah, good morning.
Oh, sorry. Think is I can see Jonah. We have new people that just joined us. So please type down in the chat your name, your school, and your country. And if you want to ask a question, you can just unmute yourself and ask it, or you can type down in the chat what your question is. I think, Hilton, I don't know if you have any questions, or anybody else that wants to ask something about the enterprise challenge. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes? Yes, we can hear you.
Now you can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So is it Jonas?
Yes, Jonas Frederick from Lao.
Great. Where are you from and the name of your school?
Come from Malawi, southern part of Malawi, and the school is called Tuchira Community Secondary School.
Great. And what's the question that you have?
You know, I'm just new to join this Zoom for the first time, so I would like to just to know the way forward, because I have been offline for some other Zoom meetings. So I just wanted to know where we are so that maybe I can see how we can connect with our school here.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question, because I think it was breaking a little bit.
Okay.
It's the first time you're participating.
Yeah.
And can you repeat the question? I think the connection is kind of like it's breaking. So maybe you can type down in the chat your question, and then I can answer it. And then I see we have Paul from Little Angels Nursery in Uganda. I believe you're the school that have already submitted the comic for the first mini competition. So well done, Paul. We are really happy to have you here today. You are also an ambassador. So do you want to say something to the other teachers? You want to introduce yourself? Paul, you can unmute yourself and you can introduce yourself and talk about what it means to be an ambassador of the School Enterprise Challenge. Well, I think the connection is not working right today, but
Yeah.
yes.
The connection is a little a challenge where moment, but I will try to speak,
Yes,
and we
I
see
can
whether
hear
I'll
you.
be able to pick all the way from Uganda. And I've been an opportunity to be an ambassador over here. And it's been a little overwhelming.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah.
first time jump the program, then an opportunity of being an ambassador, and then you're spreading the word to lots of networks.
That is great.
And
Yeah.
so
Yes, as an ambassador, you have.
it's been a joy
Yeah.
to see different parts of the country, people inboxing you and like, hey, tell me more about this.
Oh, I'm sorry about the internet connection. I think it's failing us, but it's really great that you're here, and we are really glad that you're funding and rewarding. As Paul said, he's an ambassador, which means he spreads the word about the School Enterprise Challenge. So more schools and more students in your countries have the opportunity to participate.
So I think
in this program.
I'll try maybe typing because I saw the.
Yes. Yes, that would be really helpful. And like I was
Some
saying,
breaking at some point, but
yes.
it's a school, and then people, what a joy to and instant feedback.
Yeah, so besides being an ambassador, Paul is from the Little Angels Nursery School in Uganda. And we are really happy that we have already received their comic template for the first mini competition. So if you have any questions about the mini competition, you can ask today. The deadline is the 24th of May, and the winner of the mini competition is going to get a masterclass with a business expert. This is going to be a great opportunity for your students to listen to from an expert, and that will give them advice, that will teach them something that they can implement in their own school business. And you will also be getting a badge if you complete the first 4 lessons and the business idea. So you have to do this by the 24th of May if you want to get a badge, if you want to get the chance of winning the master class with the expert. I can see Jonas typed down the questions. I'd like to know what other resources could you offer to support teachers in the respective working school places. I am asking because I'm in a remote area where internet is a problem. So all of our program is online, but in each of the lessons in the program, you can download some guides, some mini guides that are going to help you to teach the lessons to your students. So that is something that you can do, and if you don't have a lot of or your internet connection is unstable, you can go to the platform, go to the part, I can show you. So I'm going to show you how you can find this information. So this is the platform. You have to log in. And then I'm going to my school business. This is not a real account, but it is how it looks for you. And here we have the school dashboard. Then you can see the business teams, and I have just one team that is called Team Trees. And here on the left, you have resources. So you can go to resources. And then from here, we have business guides. We have videos and information about the School Enterprise Challenge, but we also have the business guides, which you can view. And you can view, and then you can download this file. So you will see we have business guides for every single lesson that we have, and then we have other materials. So what I would recommend in case you don't have a really good internet connection is that you download this business guide. Maybe you can print them, maybe you don't have a printer in your school, but what you can do is write down what this business guide says, and then you can have the information of what you need to share with your students. So this is guide number 1, and you can here download or print, or you can write it down. And then it is like, what are the main concepts? So first, what is a business? Why do business do this? How do business work? And then we talk about how like the school enterprise challenge is divided. And the great thing is that it says how to incorporate school business activities into lessons. So you will find different subjects and how you can put like the school enterprise challenge into each month of the lessons. Like you can talk about sales and marketing in your art class or your English, talk about finance in math, and then like this we have for every single lesson. So they can use this, and then when they are ready, like we have done lesson 1, you can go to school dashboard and complete access lessons and complete them there. And we are also going to be sharing this recording.
You can see me. You can see you.
Can you, so we're also going to be sharing this recording with you. So we have all the videos on YouTube and you can download them. So I hope I answered your question, Daniel.
Yes.
Hilton, do you have a question?
Hello?
Yes? Does anybody else have a question? Ambreen, is that right? Do you have a question?
Hello?
Yes, Hilton.
Yes. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm good. You?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just been, I'm sorry about it. We'll be getting a meeting because we have to face external exams in Sierra Leone, was exams by Monday next week. And the first exam for the primary level is on Saturday, the national primary exam for kids to go to secondary school. That will take place on Saturday, this coming. And that's why, so we are having meeting with the staff and the school. So
Great.
the
So,
team,
yeah.
the team in Sierra Leone, we are prepared to see how best we can involve in the enterprise strongly. And many schools are ready to register and to take part. And we'll have a common meeting with them shortly within the week. Not you may not be in that meeting again. So within the week, we have to get a meeting together with the teachers, head teachers, so that we can start the process of the enterprise.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's what really we are looking to.
That's
So
great. So the thing right now for you and for every school, like a school that is just starting, the most important thing is to go check lesson 1 and just get started. Like if you, maybe this is a busy week for you, but as soon as you can go to the online platform, to your school, get started, answer the first questions, or you will see in the first lesson we have something called the dreams poster, which is a great activity for you to explain to your students what the school enterprise challenge is and to get them excited about participating in this program. So maybe after next week, you can start that with your students, and the same goes to everybody else that hasn't yet started. Like,
Okay. So I want to ask this: having these schools that are not access to internet, can we take this as an information for me to send it? We can register within our own group here, set up to apply.
I think we can talk about that with you more like only with you, because that is a special circumstance. So today we want to answer like general questions about the School Enterprise Challenge, but I want to tell everyone that the School Enterprise Challenge, it is online. So maybe if your school doesn't have a really good internet connection, you can find, like I said, days to go to a library cafe, and you can download the information, or if you only have one computer in your school, that is totally okay. You can work one day, download the information that you need, and then go teach to your students, and then come back and answer all of the questions. So the program, it is online, and to participate, you will have to complete it, have to answer questions online.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I'll do, yeah.
Does anybody else have a question?
So like the other one, we are going up country now, like the areas in the north and south. So to extend the project, and I want to start this time now, before we're going to have our new academic year in September. So I'm going to introduce the project now this time by going up country, and I will let you know when we have any meeting up country, so that we're going to have our official talks on it. It will not be on this forum, but I just want people to know that we extend the project up country, beside Cape Town. Yeah,
that is great, and that you start as soon as you can, and that I'm going to show you that we have these prices. So we understand that every school has their different, and in each country you have different calendar years. So if you want to participate for the prices that we have this year, you have to complete your step 1, your business idea, or step 2, planning the business, and step 3, launching and running the business by the 23rd of November this year. So everybody that completes documents, that submits any documents on the platform this year, those documents will be participating for this year's prizes, the 2023 prize list. So let's say if you manage to complete your business idea and your business plan, those documents will be participating for the 2023 prizes, and then you might need a little more time to complete your step 3. Then that is totally fine. You can complete it in after the 24th or the 23rd of November, but then that will not be participating for a 23 prize. It will be participating for a 2024 prize. So any documents you submit this year will be up for 2023 prizes. And I see we have a question from India. It says, we have briefed our students regarding the challenge, but we in India have a long summer break, so we're a little worried about 4 lessons to be completed to participate in mini competition of comic strips. As the school in India opens in June, we are trying to complete hopefully by May. So the deadline for the first mini competition, it is I'm going to show my screen again. here we have the information, and the deadline is the 23rd of May. So we understand that you in India might have a different calendar year, but for this mini competition, we have this deadline that you have to submit your business idea. But then the good news is that the business idea step, like step 1, it takes just 2 weeks to complete. So if you already have your team together, then you can just decide what is going to be, like do the first 4 lessons and decide what is going to be your school business, what your business idea is going to be, and then submit or upload your comic to the Padlet wall. I think I'm still have internet. Is it okay? Okay. So this is the deadline for the first mini competition. If for any reason you are not able to submit or upload your Padlet wall, your comic to the Padlet wall, like please don't feel discouraged. We will be having more mini competitions this year. So we are going to be sharing with you what the next mini competitions are later. But if you can, we really encourage you to work towards completing your step 1 by the 23rd of May and uploading your comic to the Padlet wall. But please, don't feel discouraged if you're not able. We will have more coming out later in the year. And says, how can we, says, we will try, thanks a lot. Most of things we already completed, thanks a lot. That is great, and you're almost there. Like the step 1, like I said, it is the shortest one, because it's when you are coming up with the business idea. So if you that already started, you're in a great position to complete it. But those of you that are here and that haven't started any lessons, you're still in a good position, like you still have time to do it. It will take you around 2 weeks of working with your students to complete it. So you are in good time. I have another question from Ambry. It says, how can we make entrepreneurship classes more effective at school level? So what we have in the guide is how you can incorporate, in lesson 1, we show in the mini guide how you can incorporate the School Enterprise Challenge to your classes. And it all really depends on how much time you can give to the School Enterprise Challenge. So in terms of making it more effective, the most important thing is that you let the students be the ones that are leading the team, that they are making decisions, because this is going to help them really develop those life skills like communication, teamwork, and then also learn about how to set up and run a business. And so that's on one side. And the other thing of making it more effective is going out to the real world, like not just teaching it in a whiteboard or a board and be like, this is a business and this is what competition means like, but actually going out in your communities and talking to people like real customers, talking to real business owners. And from that, your students will be able to learn a lot more and to put things into practice, which is going to help them like retain the information much better. And regarding the time, you can decide if you want to like have a School Enterprise Challenge as part of your normal assignment, or maybe in your school you already have like an entrepreneurship club, so you can teach everything in that class. Maybe if you don't, you can teach the lessons during the lunch break or after school. Some schools do it during the weekend, but we have seen that, for example, if you have a library hour that you teach, it's going to be a challenge in that time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amreen, for your question. And then I see another one says, can hint on the methodology of sending the document for the awards. Is it through email or other electronic? So the way to do it is you have to go through our platform. In the platform, you have the information of your team. So when you log in, this is what you will see, the school dashboard, and then the business team. So here you will have a list of all your teams. So I just have one team. So I will access the lesson and to submit a document. You can see that I have not completed any lessons from the first step. So I should be working on that. Here it's in progress. So I open this. Everything you will have to answer here in the platform. So I will do continue. And in each one of the lessons, you have like exercise for students. So this is really important, even though you are I am assuming you're the teacher and you are the ones that have access to the platform, that you let the students be the ones that are answering, like you said, exercises for students, that you bring this question to your students so they answer, and then you can come back to the computer and then answer the question there. So here it says, to help you understand questions, this is better, we will briefly describe our school. So here you have to write things about your school. Here it says, we will include the age of the students that attend the school, its location, and describe the local environment. So once you answer, you can save the answer, and then you're going to upload the picture of your dreams poster. And then once you have completed this lesson, you will mark it as complete. I haven't, because I still need to answer, need to upload a picture, my dreams poster. But after you do it, you complete, and then you will do that for every lesson. And you will see, like here in step 1, I have the 4 lessons. So you will do that for each of the 4. And that will create your step 1 document, which is your business idea. All the lessons that you gave in all the answers that you gave in each of the lessons is going to create your document. So after you answer here, the platform is going to create automatically your document, and then you will be able to submit. So that is the process that you follow. You have to go to the platform and go to your team dashboard, see which lessons you have to answer, and answer the questions there, and then you will have your document. So I hope that is clear, Richard.
Tell me, the date of submission of this document is 23rd of May.
Yes. So for business idea, we really encourage you to submit the business idea on the 23rd of May, just like the deadline for the mini competition. Then for business plan is the 23rd of August. And for annual report is the 23rd of November. So you see, we are in the year 2023. So every deadline is on the 23, like 23rd. So it's easy for you to remember as well.
Okay, it's quite nice session of 3 to 4 months.
Sorry?
It's, I think, quite a good session that will take time 3 to 4 months.
Yes. Yes. And can you tell us a little bit about
Yes,
You,
I am a teacher at Silver Rock
yes.
Schools and College, and I have taught the students of grade 9 and 10 the entrepreneurship classes. And the session was very good. And the students also participated at school level and cultural days and in student weeks. They have also made stalls of different items and they also get profit of that. They are so much interested in business and new visions and creativity rather than to educate themselves like MBA or whatever. They are much interested in businesses, small businesses.
That's great. And can you tell us about like the process for the other teachers that are here? Can you tell us?
Yes. One of our grade 9 group students, they made stall of making biryani, chicken biryani, and
Mm,
they sold a lot of plates over there. Teachers also buy that. Per plate, they cost, I think, 250, and they have a profit of 4,000, and they were very happy about that. They were very
sounds really
happy,
good.
and they made stalls in a very good way. And I have pictures of that activity. We have 24 modules regarding entrepreneurship, and I have taken all the classes which were arranged at Silver Rocks. They are promoting these skill and to polish the students, to give and the motivation and to give their visions into practice.
And do you teach like the lessons of the School Enterprise Challenge in like do you have a certain time of the week that you teach it to them or how do you set it up?
Yes, we have arranged a timetable. Once in a week, I have to take the entrepreneurship class, and plus, I have to make the class very interesting by giving the examples, then how they can earn good money by their own ideas and visions and creativity, and how they can live a lavish life to make more money.
That's great. So you have 1 hour each week and for to prepare the class and then you go to students.
And they were getting, I have
Mm.
observed the new ones are much interested now, as this is a time of, I think, creativity, rather than to cram all the courses, rather than to become an engineer. They are much creative, our new generation. They
Yes,
made different crafts, they made different crafts at school level, and they sold out in the student week, and they earned money, and they were very happy.
yes, I would be really happy as well of getting the money.
Yes.
And I like you touched on something really important, which is creativity. And that's why we always say that it's important for letting the students to lead so they can be as creative as they can. They will always bring new ideas that probably we wouldn't have thought of. So it's really important to let the students
Yes,
take the lead.
I can try my best. Okay, I can try my best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you, and thank you so much for all your comments. Is there any other questions? Anybody like somebody else that wants to share something about their business team? I will also remind you that we have WhatsApp groups. So we have this WhatsApp group for global. So it's teachers from all around the world where you can also share like this really nice information for other teachers that don't know how to get started. So if you have some years participating, you can share there how is it that you're doing. But Richard, I don't know if you have any questions. No? Okay. Thank you. Are there any other questions? Any questions about the mini competition or the achievement criteria? We saw it early, like at the beginning of this drop-in session. So let me remind you of what the achievement of criteria is. Let me share with you. So like I said at the beginning, we're going to be having judges that are going to mark each one of.
Sorry, we're experiencing some technical difficulties.
I'm back. I think my internet is not good either, but I was going to share the achievement criteria. So this is a document, like we have judges that are going to mark each one of these documents, your business plan and your annual report. We do not mark the business idea because every business idea is a good business idea, but we will be marking your business plan and annual report depending on your answers. And giving your answers, we are going to see like if you have a majority of bronze level answers, at the end, when you complete the 3 steps, you will be getting the bronze level certificate. And it's the same, like silver level, you will get silver or gold. So we have this document in the resources part of the platform. We have it here. This is what you can see in the platform. And here is the achievement of criteria for business plan. So what it is for each of the questions, you will see what it means to have a bronze answer, a silver answer, or a gold answer. So please, before you submit your documents, remember to take a look at this to see what is it that would be, what type of answer you're giving, and if there is something that you can add to get more points and move it from a bronze to silver or from silver to gold. Does anybody have questions about this achievement criteria? There are no questions about that. So if there are no more questions from you, I am going to finish the session by sharing again the information of the mini competition. So you have the guidance doc, and if you have not received it, please let us know in the chat so we can share it with you. You can get all the information that you need about it. So this first mini competition is all about making a comic strip. So this is the first mini competition of the year. And here what we want is for your students to create only one comic strip. You can use photos, you can put photos, or maybe you don't have a computer, but so you can draw the comic, or you can use both. And what you have to do is capture the process of coming up with a business idea. So here in the guidance doc, you can see what it is needed, but here I want to talk about the hero things and things to consider when creating your comic strip. So when you think about, okay, so how are we going to explain how we came up with a business idea? It is important that you're answering these 4 questions in your comic. So through your pictures, through the pictures of the students or the drawings that your students make, it's important that you answer these questions, and that is going to make you closer to winning. But it is also important that, like we say here, that to take part, you have to complete lessons 1, 2, 3, and 4 inside the website, inside the platform here. And also submit your team's business idea, and then you will upload your team's one-page comic strip to Padlet. So maybe you have never heard about Padlet. So is this, we see we have already this beautiful comic template from Little Angels Nursery that Paul is here. So well done for this team. They already submitted 8 days ago. And you can see how they are explaining how they came up with like pictures, thinking about what resources they have, choosing the best ideas, and in the end, they decided to make bottle bank idea. The kids, students decided. So if you haven't received this, please let us know, and then we can share it with you. So I don't know if there are no more questions. If not, I just want to thank you for coming today. It's been really nice to hear from you, to hear how your school visits are going and in your countries. It's really nice to hear how the students are using the creativity.
Hi. Hi.
Yes, yes.
Thank you very much for the session today. And this is a gateway for understanding. So like for me, I learned a lot. And of course, I can able to inspire and I can teach others as well. Because the truth we have to say here is not everybody is offend or understand of all what's supposed to be done. But by establishing this session, it's very good for us. And I'm encouraging all participants to also spread the information to their colleagues in their local way or wherever they are. That can help because from the information here, we can have a meeting with the teachers here and pass similar information. And we shall best we can take part. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Hilton, for coming today. Just like you said, it's important to share information. If you are in the WhatsApp group, we want to hear from you. And then you might not have questions right now, but you might have some questions later. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to us, to Katie, that is here today, or to me. You can reach out to the WhatsApp group. So if there are no more comments, then thank you so much for coming today. We hope to see your comic strip in the Padlet. So please don't forget that deadline is the 23rd. So thank you and have a great day.